Yep, said it right there. Trump had such a small chance of winning, yet he still won. Man, I am happy about that, but I mean, come on. I can't trust the media. I mean, just American media is just it's fake news. That's what it is. I mean, let's see what's going on, like, in Europe. See if their news can get anything right.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
Huh, air conditioning is sexist? That's strange. And don't mind my cool shades, just got them. Think they're pretty cool. They look pretty boss wearing them on this video, you know?
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC.
You blame the AC for a cold. In case you didn't know, usually you get sick because of germs/viruses, you know, so just because it's called a cold doesn't mean you get sick just when it's cold. I mean, you can't blame the AC. Wow. And I thought America was the country going down a wrong path.
And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
Okay, wait. Look over there. It on the headlines, it says it's 22 degrees Celsius. Let's do a quick conversion. Let's see. 22 degrees Celsius is 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like average temperature that most people, you know, enjoy. There's nothing sexist about it.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of that office thermostat.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, one of the biggest problems is that often in offices, it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally. And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, you know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen. And, you know, often, like, actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but actually it's really uncomfortable being freezing at your desk every day. Take it from me.
What? How? Who cares if the men control the temperature? It's not a big deal. You need to stop complaining. Man, I thought people in America find reasons to complain. Oh, this is just unacceptable. Oh, man. And she said, yeah, this might sound a bit silly. Yeah, it kinda does. Oh, how could people be this stupid? Also, you're making it sound like you're just, like, getting frostbite and the men are just, you know, just chilling, like, heh. Look at those chumps over there freezing to death. Huh. Sucks to be a woman, huh? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how they could allow this stuff on the news. I mean, our media is pretty censored, as in, it picks and chooses what they put in. And if it goes against their political views, they'll just pretend it didn't happen. And sometimes they'll over-exaggerate things to make the other political party sound ridiculous. But this is just dumb. Why would they allow some crazy feminist onto the news to just rant about how air conditioning is sexist? Well, I guess they did let me on YouTube to rant about how ridiculous this woman is, but whatever. It's just a YouTube video. It's not like I have millions of views or anything. I've only got 20 subscribers. I mean, there were people who sat down like, I wonder what's on the news today. And they turn it on, and it's this crap. I mean, so frustrating. I mean, I think I'll just stick with my American fake news for now. But let's just continue watching this segment just, to get a good laugh out of it.
No, I know I experience the same, because what I've often found is you go in on a really hot summer's day, you're wearing summer clothes, you go into an office and it's absolutely freezing. I think even for some men it must be too cold. I don't understand why air conditioning is often so cold. So what you have to do is then take a jumper in with you and put that jumper on in order to be able to function.
Yeah. Honestly, I think so many women listening now are going to just be nodding their heads thinking, yes, that is exactly my reality. We joke at work that we actually can't dress fashionably anymore for summer because you actually just can't go in sandals. You can't go in a summer dress because you're going to have to put on the jumper or the emergency cardigan. So, yeah, it is quite frustrating, especially when you then go out on your lunch break or your commute home and you're absolutely boiling outside. And I think there is a bit of a problem when it's warmer outside than it is inside your office.
Okay, trust me, you want it to be much cooler inside than it is outside in the summer, because that's kind of why we have air conditioning. I mean, it will be boiling outside anyways. The air conditioning has nothing to do with that. And again, it's 71.6 degrees. Round up, that's 72. You shouldn't have a problem with that. And if it's so bad that your office space has that, find a different job that has better air conditioning. I mean, sure, when you go into a job interview, it would be kind of awkward asking the boss, what's your air conditioning like here? Like, what temperature is it usually at? Because my old place, oh man, it was way too cold. It was like 72 degrees, and I had to go to the hospital because of hypothermia. I mean, it's just outrageous. They made it look like Captain America was cold when he was melting out of the ice in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, man, just please promise me you have a more legit air conditioning that doesn't freeze the customers and is more gender neutral instead of just favoring men. Just need to know about that before I really commit to having a job like this.
So what's the solution then? Because we can't have men overheating in the offices, can we?
Okay, that's literally the most logical statement I've heard all day. And right now, as I'm recording this, it's 8:36 p.m. It's been a really long day, and I had school, and I'm gonna stop complaining because I'm just gonna look like these feminists on the news.
No, I think we just need a bit more flexibility. I think it is just essentially common sense. So if, an office is noticing that a number of women are complaining about the cold, they need to be more flexible. They need to actually kind of lower it and not just say, but, the men are fine. Now there is actually proof that this is actually an issue. I think they need to kind of take women's considerations into account. And you know what? Maybe there can be more flexibility with men not having to wear suits in some offices, and they can come in T-shirts or whatever they need to be the right temperature.
Okay, I have officially lost all faith in humanity. I can't believe I just watched that. Oh, and Sky News was the same, news outlet that my school used to show Trump's inauguration, just so it wouldn't be as biased since it's not an American news source. But yeah, there were a lot of people asking why it was Sky News of all people, because they remembered this news report, which actually happened like summer of 2015, maybe 2016. I don't know, it was kind of old, but still new enough to hold them accountable for. And honestly, that was just the worst thing I've ever seen. And the best part is, the woman on the left, you know, the one not going on the full rant about everything, she kind of seemed like she was pretending to agree, but kind of just like, you know, messing with her the entire time. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Now, I know this video isn't usually your typical stuff on my channel, but hey, it will get me a lot more subscribers, hopefully, since, you know, I currently have 20 subscribers, and while you're watching it, I might have a lot more than that. As I'm recording it, it's only 20, and I'm really hoping I can get more subscribers. So, subscribe, like, if you liked the video. Do not dislike, I will come after you. And, well, bye guys.